Hello, ladies and gentlemen. And today we're going to talk about the Elon Musk sexual misconduct allegations from a flight attendant. Because we all know that when these things happen, that women have to use the Me Too movement to try to make allegations about people. And I know what everybody's saying. Wait until it goes to the court, and until it's proven. But you know what? It's come to this point in time to where anybody that makes these allegations, specifically women, I don't believe them anymore because why? So many of these allegations have been proven to be false, especially with the Amber Heard thing, where we're coming to see that the allegations that she's been making has been proven very, very false. So again, I don't see where I should have automatically just believe this person that's making these allegations against Musk when obviously there's no information out there or anything that's being proven otherwise. Again, if this was such a terrible place, such a terrible thing, why didn't she just report it to the police after it immediately was done? I don't trust these allegations. I don't like them, and this is what's gonna happen to the majority of society. No allegations are gonna be proven or are gonna be taken at face value anymore. They're just gonna automatically prove, well, it's false, so why should we care? And guess what, women, you've done this. Good job on you. Let's get right into the article. Elon Musk responds to sexual misconduct allegations from flight attendant, issues a challenge to her. Elon Musk responded late on Thursday to a report claiming that his aerospace company SpaceX settled a sexual misconduct claim that was made against him by a female flight attendant by saying that the accusations that the woman made were untrue. Business Insider reported that a flight attendant who worked as a contractor for SpaceX corporate jet fleet accused Musk of exposing himself to her several years ago, touching her and offering to buy her a horse in exchange for a neurotic massage. For the record, those wild accusations are utterly untrue, Musk said on Twitter. But I have a challenge to this liar who claims their friend saw me exposed. Describe just one thing, anything at all, scars, tattoos, that isn't known by the public. She won't be able to do so because it never happened. Musk said that the friend in the story who already gave details of the alleged incident to Business Insider is a far-left activist actress in LA with a major political axe to grind. The report said that the company settled to claim for $250,000. The Daily Wire's Ben Shapiro responded to the story by writing, "That amount of money for a settlement of this sort is absolutely de minimis, and everyone who understands corporate law knows this. In other words, when you sue on the most valuable people on earth and get a settlement of $250,000, that's nearly always just the guy getting rid of something he considers a nuisance, not a mission of guilt," Shapiro added. I would agree, but again, this happens to men all the time across the country where these Me Too allegations happen. There was one that happened against a guy that had a Me Too allegation where he was a big name in the company, where he was a game developer, and he had a Me Too allegation against him, and now he's fighting for his life. He lost his job and everything because believe women, and now he's fighting for his reputation, which his reputation's gone, by the way. He's done, right? He's done. His essential life is done. He's never gonna get a job back again because of these allegations, and women do this. It's almost more evil than paternity fraud. All right, so again, these Me Too allegations are very destructive, very dangerous, and how women are not going to be punished for this is insanity. I believe that when women do this, they should be locked up just as long for the amount of crime that they did these allegations. Maybe put a little bit of consequence and for the women that actually do this, because not only do they ruin the man's life, they get off scot-free because of false allegations. And this is going to happen anytime a man has any type of success or whatever, because they want that fucking money. They want to make sure that they get rewarded somehow. And this is going to happen. And men need to understand that they need to be very careful with certain types of women, because they can actively just ruin your life, and there's nothing you can do against it. Musk has warned repeatedly on Twitter in recent days that political attacks on me will escalate dramatically in coming months in response to him buying Twitter. Watch their dirty tricks campaign against me unfold, Musk added. And he's being true. The flight attendant told her friend that Musk, who is the wealthiest man in the world, asked her to come to his room during the flight for a full body massage, and that when she arrived he was naked, and that he propositioned her during the massage and offered to buy her a horse. The flight attendant reported did not engage in any sexual acts and claims that work began to dry up after the alleged incident. The flight attendant told her friend that she felt she was being pushed out and punished for refusing to prostitute herself. The report said that SpaceX has an in-house massage therapist as a perk for executives, and that the flight attendant was encouraged by superiors to get professional training. They encouraged her to get licensed as a masseuse, but on her own time, on her own dime, the friend said. They implied that she would get to fly more often if she were to do this because she'd be able to give Elon proper massages. I thought that was kind of strange because you weren't hired to be a masseuse. You were hired to be a flight attendant, and if Elon likes massages, then he should be paying for you to go to a masseuse school. But she was just so happy and eager to have a job and be able to travel. Musk is reported to have personally attended a session with a mediator to resolve the issue with a flight attendant, and the parties entered into a service agreement granting the attendant a $250,000 payment in exchange for a promise not to sue over the claims. The agreement also reportedly included restrictive non-disclosure and non-disparagement clauses that barred the attendant from ever discussing the severance payment or disclosing any information of any kind about Musk and his business, including SpaceX and Tesla. Okay, again, I'm going to go and say, where is the evidence? Where is the actual report? Because I don't see anything. This should be in the court records, right? This should automatically be in the court records to where all this is, where some of the information can be found. Maybe not the full disclosure, but this should be somewhere to be found to where that is the case. And where's the information to where Elon Musk has masseuse for his plane? There's so much information that needs to be given to us as the people to actually be like, oh, okay, so yeah, this is a picture that did happen. No, again, I don't believe her. I don't believe any of these people because the fact of the matter is that these people use these allegations to get people in trouble or into jail. And there is no, like I said, there's no police report or anything. These people go online and actively try to ruin people's lives because they want some money, they want some fame or whatever. That's just the case. Again, out of all these allegations and all these things that I've been seeing over the years, where I've even seen to where the League of Legends, League of Legends, where I'm Jasmine and a few others, to where they had these allegations being put up against this guy, and they're all been proven to be false or very incredible. So again, the women that are doing these allegations are ruining the true allegations for women, and it's all their fault. Women are to blame for this, nothing else. And if you want to say the men are to blame for this matter, okay, well, no, not necessarily, because women had started this Me Too movement, and the women have actively been using the Me Too movement for nothing but for positive, but for a complete negative gain, or for complete negativity. It's all been negative. It's all false allegations, and for most part, when you see the actual victims of sexual assault or whatever, they don't go online, they don't go to these boards to make these allegations. They actively go to the police and they report it because it's a traumatizing experience. So these are things that they don't want out in the public because it's embarrassing, it's traumatizing. And here we have these women coming out here doing this type of thing. No, I'm sorry. You women have done this to yourselves. You deserve to have every single allegation against you not believed because you have actively done this to yourself. And until you actually grow up and mature and try to fix these issues to yourselves, you're going to have these constant problems to where men and people are going to actively not believe you because out of all these false allegations, they have all mostly been proven to be false. And again, as I say, time and time again, it is your fault. You're to blame. Time to take accountability. Time to have some actual consequences for your actions. And it's coming. Maybe not right now, but it's coming. And the Amber Heard trial is really not helping your guys' case. All right, guys. That's it for the video. Like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.